welcome to Comcast Newsmakers, bringing you news and information from people making a difference in our communities. I'm Beverly Weaver, and joining me now is Dr. Chuck Kutscher, Program Chair of the World Renewable Energy Forum. Welcome, Dr. Kutscher. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Let's begin, first of all, we want to focus on a big conference that's being held in Denver in May. Tell me about this conference and how it's different from a similar conference that was held back in 2006.
Every year, the American Solar Energy Society, which is headquartered in Boulder, holds the National Solar Conference, and it was held here. Last time it was in Denver was 2006. Since 2006, a lot has happened. Of course, renewable energy has really grown. It's become mainstream in terms of our energy technologies. And the World Renewable Energy Forum that's going to be held in May is different from previous conferences because it's actually a combination of the National Solar Conference with the World Renewable Energy Congress. And what that means is we're bringing in people from all around the world this time, in particular from developing nations. We've gotten papers submitted. I think we have now 900 papers that have been submitted from 66 nations around the world. And you know, developing nations are a huge market for renewable energy. So I think it's going to be a very interesting conference. It's going to be much broader in scope than we typically see at the National Solar Conference.
Right. Let's talk about how it was organized and what kind of topics you'll really be focusing on, and certainly give the dates of the conference as well.
Well, the conference will be held at the Colorado Convention Center from May 13th through 17th. Basically there'll be approximately 200 sessions at the conference, and they're going to be arranged in 15 parallel tracks. What that means, anybody attending the conference has a choice, you know, from a large variety of different topics.
Right.
Now, the conference is going to cover renewable energy from small-scale village power all the way up to very large power plants. In terms of the topics, we'll be covering renewable energy research. The National Renewable Energy Laboratory in Golden is a major sponsor, and NREL researchers, and it's where I work. NREL researchers like myself will be speaking about the latest research findings. But beyond that, there'll be some very practical presentations by folks from industry. There'll be topics on climate change, building energy efficiency, solar heating and cooling, climate change. There's a special track for women interested in renewable energy, and also electric vehicles. In fact, we're going to have a showcase of electric vehicles at the conference.
Wow, so it sounds like you really will have some of the workshops and seminars oriented toward the layman, perhaps, if you would, or people who want to kind of implement that kind of energy in their home. Absolutely.
You know, the Colorado Renewable Energy Society also has an annual conference. They're a chapter of the American Solar Energy Society, and their annual conference this year is going to be within the larger conference. So they're going to have 12 sessions that's really devoted to Coloradans. They'll be covering a wide range of topics. I think people that are builders, architects, plumbers, electricians will find these sessions very, very interesting.
Now, why is renewable energy, and obviously we know Colorado's very focused on green energy, kind of trying to be a leader in that area. Why is it so important nationwide, globally, and also here in Colorado?
Well, Colorado is certainly a national leader. We have a lot of things going for us in Colorado. We have very excellent solar and wind resources. We're now at about 2,000 megawatts of installed wind power. It's more than doubled since the last conference we held in Colorado. We have very favorable legislation here in Colorado for renewable energy. And also the public in Colorado are very, very supportive. And we have many companies as well in terms of photovoltaics, concentrating solar power, wind power. The full spectrum of technologies are represented by companies that have established themselves here in Colorado.
Right.
And the Colorado Renewable Energy Society is a very a strong chapter of the broader national society. So in terms of broader appeal, you know, it's pretty clear we're making this energy transition. We're going to cleaner energy technologies for a whole variety of reasons. There's the issue of limiting our imported oil.
Okay.
There's air pollution. There's the climate change issue. And so we're seeing more and more interest in renewable energy. Even during the recession, we've seen excellent growth in these technologies.
Dr. Kutscher, where can people go for more information?
The easiest thing for people to remember is they could just simply Google American Solar Energy Society, and that'll get them to the right website.
All right, great. Dr. Chuck Kutscher, Program Chair for the World Renewable Energy Forum. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
And thanks for watching Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Beverly Weaver.